Hey family, look, I just went on early. I had to go on early. I'm a little tired and I was ready to go on at 4 o'clock, but I said, no, let me get as close to 6 o'clock. I hope it's 6 o'clock. I hope I send it to six. Because yesterday I know I was supposed to went live, but I'm going live. And I just want to just speak on who how we creating value incorrectly. Look, we got it wrong. We got it so wrong, family. We got it wrong. Instead of telling me I want to be a millionaire, I want to be doing this, and we put the value on the wrong thing. We put the value on that, on the dollar bill. We put the value on the money. And I was like, man, do my people know that? Do they know that? Do they know that they got us looking over here, like over here, and we should be looking not necessarily what's directly in front of us. We should be looking like a little bit over there, a little bit up there, a little bit down there. We should be creating value with, like, I'm gonna speak on health, but I'm gonna speak on some other things. But we need to put value where the value is. Like, how we take, well, not all of us, but some of us, but back in the day, I'm gonna just say back in the day, before I started eating differently, I put value. I was like, I'm gonna take this $100 or whatever, and stretch it and not realize that the value was in the food. I didn't put value in the food. I don't know how many guys or how many people actually look at where we put the value in. We're looking at it totally wrong. And I'm gonna say it's a couple of different ways so you can get what I'm breaking down. Because it's like we're so quick to get the money and spend it. Just hear me out, and spend it, and we lose the value. We didn't value the thing that we bought, like the food. We just say, okay, let me get the cheapest food. Y'all get what I'm saying? We didn't put the value in the food. We didn't go get quality food. We didn't sometimes get quality meals. We go, let me get the cheapest on that menu, and it was no quality. Most of it ain't no nutritional value. I don't know. Y'all want to definitely put in the chat room, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those who want to put the stuff in chat. And look, I just came on early. I came on early. Let me see. Yes. Hey fam. Just want to make sure I say hey. Y'all see I got my Ruba shirt. I left, family. Look, I done got a little chocolate wasted. I got a little sun kissed. Right, Diane? I got sun kissed. And that's why I'm looking the way I'm looking. But I'm loving this mocha chocolate that's going on. But I just want to talk about how we just got it wrong. As entrepreneurs, as just working, we're sitting here saying, I gotta get this money, I gotta get this money. And there's no money, there's no value in that money. Do you know how much it costs to make like $100 bill just to print money? Like, I didn't really research it deep, but I just went and verified a couple of places, and it's a couple of places. How you go on Google. I went on Google. I didn't go on a search, nothing deep. I didn't go to the library and look in a book, but it was just a couple of pennies. It's like less than $1 for them to print it. We're talking about print. I ain't talking about make or nothing like that, but to print, for them to print, put it through the thing, print. It's just a couple of pennies. It is not that much money to make $100 bills. It's not that much money. And then, okay, so let's talk about you in general. Just like, I'm gonna say me, when I was working a job, and I was like, man, I can't wait to get this money. But when we get this money, what do we do with it? Think about it, family. Think about it. It's already spent. It's already spent because we didn't put any value. There was no value. There was no value. And it's like we don't put a purpose to our money. I got that on somebody, on one of my friends. He was telling about, you don't put purpose. You got to put purpose. You have to put purpose, like the same thing you put value. But the value is on, okay, so the value, we just put it incorrectly. all we think about, let me get this money, let me be a millionaire, let me do this. But we don't look at the value. What it is going to take for us to keep that $1,000,000. Hear me out, family. Keep that $1,000,000 and keep it still coming in. Because as soon as we get the money, don't you think the money got to go? Just to get a house, just think you buy that house. Well, I should say car, but same thing when you buy that house, you still got to put a new roof. You still got to do maintenance. The house, it depends on where you at. Decrease. Y'all know the housing market. Y'all remember back in 2008, 2009, everybody upside down, but it does increase, but you still have to put money in it. Let's say if you get a neighbor from hell, you know, to mess up your house, and you got to put a whole lot of money in it. But just think, you still got to get the money. But family, I'm just saying, as an entrepreneur, as a business, as a whatever, even with our health, and I'll speak on that later, the value is not in the money. And that's what we got wrong, family. The value is not the money. It is not. The value is the product or the service, or you, the individual, that can reproduce that and keep reproducing it. Y'all get it? So it's the product you have, it's the item you have, it's the service you have, it's your intellectual property that's going to keep regenerating to keep those millions become double and double. Because look, once you get the value in that, whatever you have, whatever, because that's where we need to create the value. That's what we need to create, whatever it is you're gonna do. Like that sleeping giant. I don't know if y'all listen to my podcast, but go back and listen to my podcast, because I was going in, and look, I be putting other people's how can I put it? Other people's intellectual property in there. I'm just going to be honest. I'll be saying, look, y'all don't want to take it from me. I just put third hand, second hand, 9, 50, 11, and just make sure you get it where maybe I explain it wrong. And you be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. Because sometimes I be going around the moon and back. But anyway, family, we just say with a certain, I'm not even going to say sea moss, because that's the first thing I had in my head. But with a certain item, let's say if I had this one special tea that no one else could produce. Now, the value is in the tea, because what the tea is, the tea is the value, where it gives you value. The value is in that one product, because it's mine. That one product, long as I keep reproducing, that product's always going to bring me what? It's going to bring money. It's going to bring service. It's going to bring whatever, where I can barter, where I can, like I said, I can trade for time, sweat equity, have someone come in. Just the value of the tea. Remember where the value is. It's like the value's in you. But in that tea, long as I have it and have the trade, guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to get the dollar bill. And the money's going to keep coming in. But what we have to look at, okay, so we already have the value. The value is the item, the product, whatever it is you do. And this is what we miss. I was like, dang. I was like, okay, let me make sure y'all have it, because we've been taught ass backwards. I'm sorry I had to say, we've been talking backward, upside down, and all other sideways. And maybe you got it, maybe you didn't, but I just want to make sure that the masses get it. The masses here come out of my mouth, where we create the value. Because once you get the income, once you get that $100 or that $1,000,000 or whatever the end or your goal is, what do you do with the money? The money, just, you're going to go out and spend, right? You're going to go out and spend, because you got to live here in the United States. You got to live here. You got to live here, right? So we got a car, take care of children, feed them, eat, everything. It's always going to be that transmitting utility, that's what you are. But you're always going to be transmitting. You're going to be changing money, saying here's this. You always got what? How many times you swiped your debit card or your credit card today? You still had to go buy groceries, gas. That's value. There's value in that. Or we think about, oh, I spent money. But just think, you got to buy all that. So as the money going in, you still want to have money coming in, because the goal is to have more coming in than going out. That's the only way you're gonna, you know, stay above and be with like the 1%. I want to be like, I ain't gonna say I want to be with the 1%, but I still want to be like in the 5 or maybe 8%. Hell, even the 10 to 15%, instead of, being a thousandaire, I'm just gonna say it, instead of being a thousandaire. So you know what, before, let me make sure, because I know before I couldn't see the chat, and I want to make sure that I'm not getting anything, family. So I just want to make sure that you guys can wait. I don't know what I did. I want to make sure that um that that I'm not missing anything. But I just wanted just to clarify that. But the value is in the item you have. So when the money comes in, is what are you doing with that money? Are you taking that money and going to buy some more assets, not liabilities? Because my people, oh my gosh, y'all know we so quick to buy liabilities, like them Nikes and them purses. And I was the same way, but I'd be damned if I was gonna spend $100 on some sneakers. That's something I wasn't gonna do. Like, Viola, you got it. How you know what my money in my money? A lot of people don't. I'm not, but I am not. I'm not gonna spend $100 on a pair of sneakers. I might buy some boots. But I'm not gonna go like ass crazy and spend all this money when I know who I'm making rich. Because right now it needs to be in our community to where money is bouncing more than just, how can I put it, 1 hour. Y'all know that, right, family? Soon as we get money, and this is what we need to change. Instead of being in our household, our check, instead of our check, soon as we get it, y'all already know our check's already spent by the time it comes in. Come on now. I don't know who want to sit there and admit that, but how many people online right now can say that their check's already spent because you already calculated, what's this month, December? You already calculate all the way to January 15th. Like, these holidays, like, last month we had a holiday. We got a special holiday. I don't call it. Yeah, I just threw that word in there because y'all celebrate the holiday. I don't. I don't. I don't. we're gonna spend a whole lot of money. Okay, so let's talk about something, because we'll be talking about creating value. But all I'm just saying, family, far as we need to stop having the money where as soon as we get our check is gone. We need to invest. We need to invest ourselves. Like the same, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, same 10% that y'all try to give out. How about saving 20%? How about paying yourself to 20%? I had to say it. Paying yourself 20%. I know Viola's 10%. No, kick it up to 20. Put 5% in savings and invest the other. Invest. And I didn't say what you investing in, but it needs to be invested in something that's lucrative. you know, lucrative, like in your friend's business. Y'all know y'all can do a contract. Make sure you doing is something lucrative that makes sense, that makes dollars. Make sure we're invested in, like, in your home, like, y'all know, like, other cultures do. Let's just talk about other cultures. Y'all know exactly. So when I say it, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. You know how they go and get the gas station and then they hire all their family. Same thing in the nails. Y'all know. Look, I was trying to see if my nails are messed up. It's this hand, but y'all know how we get our nails done. Those places, they all live together, put their little susu together, get their shops, make the money, and we not doing that. Why we not doing that, family? Why we not doing that? Now you say how they created value. They created the value. We steady spending the money month after month, week after week. I look, when I get my nails done, my toes done, it's for a special occasion or event. I be doing it myself, family. I'm just be honest. I be doing it myself. But how much money you spend going to get your hair, going to get your nails, and let's think about the value. Yeah, you put the money in the jar, But are you really putting the money in the jar? Or are you swiping your card and then you saying, "Let me roll this over and then pay what the check," and then the check ain't enough? Then we still got a balance on the credit card. Y'all see how that works, right? And y'all see how we put the wrong value on what we shouldn't be doing. And that's where we get hooked up on people, because we sit here watching TV. Come on. I'm not about to say what car I drove, but I said if hindsight was 2020, I would have never bought the car I had. I'm gonna be totally honest. I would have been like, it can wait. And then other things that we look, I know I got my book. I should be looking at these notes, but I'm not. But I'm just all into it. But y'all see what I'm talking about? The value. Y'all see what I'm talking about? How those two cultures, they all live together, put the money together, and then help the other one get the house. And that's what we should be doing. Putting the money, invested in that person, get them set up. Same thing. Boom. Then it's your turn. Boom. Then it's their turn. Then your kids are doing the same thing. And that's what we missing, family. I know you heard it before, but that's what I'm talking about, is creating that value. Forget all this. Oh, let me save this money for a rainy day, and the money is sitting there and ain't gaining nothing but being deflated, meaning that same $100 that you had under that bed for the last 5 years is the same $100, but it's worth less now, because we put so much value on that damn dollar bill, on those coins, and it's no value because it ain't backed by no gold. So how is it any value? We keep saying how we want to be this millionaires, but if you count the value in your home, like our precious jewels, which is our children, our grandparents, our parents, that's where the value is, giving them love, giving them time. If they fall short, you help them out. But we have to put investment to where investment does. Now, creating value is the item that person's selling in that business. So if you're a business owner and you have that product is what the value is. The value, and then we got to stop being scared. Like I'm gonna be totally honest. When I first started my business, I was like, man, how do you put prices and set this and do this and this? And I'm like, I left a lot of money on the table. And I'm gonna be totally, I left a lot of money on the table. And here I'm not gonna be talking about business, but it's really saying we need to look at what's the true value. And that's what we missed. I'm telling you, we got it so wrong, family. We putting value on, let me go get this dollar. We're chasing the dollar, and we shouldn't be chasing the dollar. We should be looking at what the true value is. The true value is your knowledge. The true value is that product, that service. That's what we should be perfecting and making better, and making it more valuable so more people will want it. And then you just trading. So all we doing is trading, because by time you spend that $100, you get your check. I can't even say what a check is, but all I know is with the military, the 1st and the 15th, I was like getting maybe, was it 3,000? I don't really remember. $3,500. I don't really remember. I really don't remember. But all I remember is like maybe I'll just round it to 2,000, 2,500. I'll round it $2,500. So $2,500. I get paid twice a month. So I'm like, okay, so that money's spent, because by the time you do insurance, car note, paying your mortgage, and making sure you save money for you to eat, and paying food and insurance and all that stuff, the money is gone, right? So where did I save? I didn't save. The money didn't go anywhere. I mean, y'all get me. The money was going so fast, right? I mean, going so fast. There was nothing going to savings. That's why it's so important for us to actually take your money and be a little smart with it. I know a lot of people say you should live under under your means, but what I want you to do, it's like, yes, live under your means, but make sure that you're investing, taking that you don't, use your hard-earned sweat, your hours. Think how many hours you work. I mean, for 30 days in the military, y'all know we work 24/7, right? They can call us at any time. And I'm like, dang, you trying to sleep, do PT, spend time with family. All you trying to do is I need to get some rest. I need to lay down. And then I'm like, man, the value is me. The value is my time because you're already away from your kids and you just think about everything. You just think about everything you did and all that other stuff. It's like, I'm not going to get real, anal retentive with it. But far as creating value, really creating is the thing that you need. So the value is in me, and I'm like my health and all this other stuff. Me buying good quality food, me making sure that I'm getting good quality gas going in my car, purchasing good quality books to feed my children mind, making sure that I'm taking courses that's good of value, that's going to make me a better human, and honor and make sure that my education level, my reading, whatever, y'all see where the value is. So that money, you look at it, okay, let me get this cheaper neighborhood, let me live in this. And then, but you look at, well, what's the value? What's the value in living in a shanty place or a mid place? Y'all see what the value is? So I get it. Everybody wants to, let's get this dollar, dollar, dollar. No, we need to at least take the money and make sure we buy valuable stuff. But still, you want to do, you still want to make sure, period, family. You still want to make sure what the value is. Don't keep thinking about money. Please don't put the value in money. Put the value in, okay, so I just, paid the mortgage, or and think about this, family. When we go buy these books, do y'all really read those books? Do you really read the books? That's what we definitely got to make sure that we read the books. We got to make sure when we take these courses that we really take them. Because a lot of us will take the course and we get tired and we'll half-ass it unless we spend some really good money. Because y'all know y'all rather get a free course or something that's under $20 instead of taking $100 or $1,000 course. Come on, the value is in that course. The value is in that knowledge. The value is in that item that you're going to produce. Because same thing, you already know that you are. Hold on. You already know that you are the value, especially your health. And to bring it back to your health, I'm not even going to get into the medical field, nothing like that. But I'm just saying the value that we put in food, like I was saying back in the day, when I would go shopping, all I cared about was the numbers and try to stretch that $100 bill instead of going and buy the quality foods to take in. Because believe it or not, you can get good quality of food because we eating too much. You could get good quality of food and say, well, I could have had 2 plates. No, your stomach ain't big enough for 2 plates. And that's what I'm going to talk about with food and leave it there, because we need to look at the value and stop putting the value on the money. Period. Stop putting the value in the money. If you want to be a millionaire, trillionaire, thousandaire, make sure that you have the product that's going to keep bringing you the 1,000 to where that 1,000 staying 1,000 and going up, making 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000. Most of the time, what we're doing, family, let's be honest. Most of the time, what we're doing, because right now, if you hit the lotto right now, come on, you hit the lotto. If you hit the lotto right now, you was, and it's already proven. It's already proven. It's studies is already out there. You already see and hear the stories. These people hit these lottos because they so value the money, get the money, and they spend all the money and they ain't buy nothing of value. Just like when we buy a brand new car. You're like, what the hell? If somebody would have told me only buy used, especially for the little old ladies, but only buy used, because that's what the value is. That's what the value is. Because once that car get off that lot, it's like $6,000 less than what the real value is. Because that's why I was saying we buy liabilities instead of real true assets. We do, family. The real true asset is yourself, your knowledge and what you can produce. We all have brilliant ideas. We all have, I mean, we all have, I'm telling you, thoughts, all these creativities, but we've been blinded and dumbed down, and we still being dumbed down. I want you to be creative. I just want you to have explosive ideas. And there's this video, I'm going to post it. I got to get back to making my video so I can just show y'all the different things I'm doing. But we need to be so creative, so we have these ideas and we have these things that we can barter, trade for that income that will suffice our needs, to where we don't have to go get a second job, a third job, or work extra hours. So y'all see what I'm saying? Well, we need to create, so we need to switch, or just for dumb, unlearn all that bullshit that we learned. We need to unlearn it. I mean, it's like, if y'all listen to my podcast, you're like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking about. All I know what you're talking about. And that's what I'm talking about. That's where I'm at, family. So the value is not in the money at all, until you take that money and buy assets, not liability. Because once you put in a long-term asset, y'all know that. Just like, like the rich, super rich know to go take a $50,000 policy. And no, I'm not telling y'all to do this. They can take a $50,000 policy and put it in an insurance policy and borrow against it. I'm like, oh, that's how you buy your car and your house. I'm going to leave it there. But y'all see what the value is. Y'all see that. And look, I'm no insurance agent. I am no financial advisor. I'm just Viola. Here's some information that shook me. And I was like, man, like Think and Grow Rich. I go back and watch or listen, if you get it, or read the book, Think and Grow Rich. If you listen to that powerful book, I'm telling you. And I should have, man. What my Think and Grow Rich book? Oh my goodness, I can't even get it. But I'll have it. I'll put it down in below. Think and Grow Rich. And I'm talking about a black choice. Think and Grow Rich, a black choice. Yeah, y'all take heed to what he's saying, because a lot of us, oh my gosh, are missing the mark because we're focused on the wrong thing. And that's what I just want you to focus on the right thing. And I have somebody in here that don't need to be in here, and I need to remove them because somebody's always acting stupid. I don't even believe this. I guess people are so bored. That they silly. It's so silly. I didn't look at it, family. I don't even care. And sometimes that's why I don't want to come on at night. But I'm gonna be gangster, and so I still come on at night just so I can speak with you guys. Y'all got questions? Hey Chris. Hey, Sir Manuel, I just want to, just tell us we missing the mark. Like, I don't know how many people are hearing this information and you be like, dang, I was putting the value on money, trying to go get money. Because always talking about, let's go get money, let's make these dollars. And you like, well, what is the dollar making you? You get the money and we get it. And it's always to take out of our hands to go pay a credit card, to go pay something. Shouldn't we be getting some rewards? Like, y'all get your reward points, because I sure be getting them reward points and paying the credit card off. I'm loving these reward points. But we miss the mark because we so focused on the dollar bill instead of the value on the item or the product or service or our own damn selves, to keep that coming in. Keeping, how can I put it? The passive, and we talk about multiple streams of income coming in. You want multiple streams. You want your intellectual properties. You want your product. You want your service. You want that to be something that's always needed, used, and bringing money. Bringing the money, and then you taking that money and then putting it in an investment that's going to keep bringing in money. Instead of us focusing on the money, focus on the product, service, your intellectual property, your education, you, of course, your health, because without you being healthy, strong mind, body, because let me tell you, family, let me tell you, with us buying the wrong food, that the improper food, do you think your mind's going to be right? Come on now. Come on. Let's really look at it. Look at how we we lax judgment on some of the food and some of the stuff that we eat, and then our stomach hurt. Well, your stomach hurt, do you really want to do a podcast or go to work when you got the flu or you sick with these colds and family? If your nose running, let it run. Just wipe it, blow it. It's your body's doing what it's supposed to do. I had to say this. I had to say this, family. I had to say this. Your body's doing what it needs to do, because look, you have a lymphatic system up here that needs to drain. Your eyes, man, look. My nose run. I'm going to let it run. I'm going to blow it. I'm just not going to swallow it. Pause. But I'm not going to swallow it. I'm not. But we need to find out what the value. The value is my health. The value is, am I perspiring? Am I walking like I need to? Am I moving like I need to? Am I eating? Am I in a good environment? Is my environment good? Just like I was talking on the podcast this morning. I was like, some of us are being fooled because, if we look at our environment and what's on a corner store and what's down the street and what's being built, is that of good value to us? Y'all go down your street, and see what's valuable up and down your block, because that tells you about the value of your home, the value of, your car is going to get broken in, all that's value. Like I said, when I was talking about the books, make sure those books are of value, soaking in your children's heads. Just like the TV shows they watch, is it good value? A lot of stuff is not good value. Yeah, y'all can talk all day. I don't drink, and you're like, oh, I don't trust you. I hear the jokes. I've been hearing the jokes for over, I would say, 40 years. I've been hearing the jokes, or how can I got to subtract 20, right? You got to subtract 20 because like 21 to drink. But anyway, it should be on them damn liquor stores. It should be in them whatever that clinics, them clinics, and it shouldn't be no dialysis machine. I'm just saying, family, it should be of value, like, do my people work there? Is that store helping the community? Yeah, get me a value. We need valuable stuff. That, like, that nail shop, is it donating to the local, youth organizations? I'll put it like that. Is it open to where we can go in there and get a job or have a career? These are the things that we need to look at of value, because a lot of stuff is draining the value out of those communities. Like they saying how we shouldn't grow fruits and vegetables. Why not? Why not? Y'all can put some down in the chat. I'm listening. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really do. But I'm hoping you can pass this value on to your family and tell them, stop looking at the dollar bill and look at what their self, with their knowledge, with their service, whatever product. If you speak to an entrepreneur like me, when I be going into my lab, I be making products of value. So I make sure that I'm helping the person. Like, the main thing I ask, I be like, what can I do to, make a better quality product for you? Like, when I speak to people, I be like, what can I do? You solicit ideas. Same thing like when I was talking about when we set our prices. We set our prices. We can't just keep leaving money on the table. I get if you do a sale, but it's better to do a discount versus slashing your prices. Yeah, I know Black Friday just came. I know Black Friday just passed, but it actually hurts the value of your product. Because first thing you say, especially with urban, like, well, is it old? You trying to get rid of it? Hell no. It's like, no, you just thinking you helping somebody. I'd rather just give a discount. And that's what I'm going to do from now on, because it's like different things you have to create that value, because people, their minds would be like, man, is that price, instead of what is in it and what's the value, because you just want to read the, and we talking about herbs, and because I don't know what your business is and what you have, is it creating value? Is it, because we know we got a lot of scammers out here, and this is a sad thing, and I'm not saying everybody's business is scam, I'm just saying, but it's just sad how you look at the news, you look at history repeating itself, or just nonsense come out, like, dang, I done wasted my money, you done lied about this, you done lied, because I got scammed. I'm not gonna lie. I had my bank account drained. I'm gonna be totally honest. When the Zelle first came out, I was like, dang. Of course, USAA took care of me and got my money back and all that. So I just want to make sure that we know how to look for value in stuff as well. That's why we have to do research. We have to do due diligence and making sure that first you trust the person, you have a good relationship, because sometimes, I'm not going to get in that, family, but I'm just saying, of you, if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner, it's the quality, it's the value in that thing, and we need to stop looking at the value in the money, because the money, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. But I just want you to know that when you build that value, the money's gonna come, and it's gonna keep coming, and then that's when you go up this way instead of down that way. Now, y'all know in business it goes up and down. It's just a trend. Like, we look at holiday during some seasons, like in my business, I would say it's for everything. Because if you want, you can give somebody, like right now, right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, we have an IJ Sleigh. It's a big Christmas shopping, ultimate shopping experience that you can have here. We're doing it this Saturday, December 10th. From 11 o'clock in the morning to 4 p.m. So if you're in the Fayetteville area, we're going to be at the Crown Coliseum. I'm going to be there. And people are like, you going to be selling cleansers? Yes. Yes. Y'all need to get your cleanse, your parasite cleanse, because come January, when the pastor be saying, go ahead and do your fasting, y'all can do your cleanse and knock it out. So I'm just telling you, but I will be there. I'll be selling scrubs. I'll be selling soaps. I'll be selling, of course, CMOS. I'll be selling, regular products. And, for fun for kids, I'm going to go ahead and put out there, I'm selling some, water guns, the ones that you can do in the house. These are not for the streets, but this is for inside your house to play. And you're like, Viola, I'm not shooting no water guns. Man, you're going to have so much fun. And I may go live. I may go live this Saturday. But I just want you guys to know, I will have some shea butter as well. My brother David, and not David, my real brother, but David, he's a beekeeper here in North Carolina, from Camden, North Carolina. I'm going to be working with him and, showing y'all some of his products as well. Y'all know I do that. So y'all need to come out and, come out and support, look, last minute Christmas present. Because look, really, you should have stopped way back in April. Either April, May, like right now, this is last minute gifts. Like, you just got some new friends and you could be picking up some gifts, or, you didn't find stuff, and then you can come to us. And believe me, family, it's going to be so many local vendors there, and you can just use it. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I got to put that plug in there because I want to show y'all the value and show y'all my products. And, but don't think that you can't buy parasite cleanse and a colon cleanse, because, yeah, okay. Y'all act like y'all don't know. I'm going to keep looking. Hey, Cooking with Greatness, how you doing? Y'all see I got a troll in here. And I'm like, we ain't trying to be some nasty. I don't know who that is. But y'all had to block them. Because I was like, man, I see why you need moderators. I see. But family, I just wanted to let y'all see how, as business owners, these are the things that, you need to know. And it's always good to learn and keep learning. Look, I'm a master student. I ain't saying I'm going to school all the time, but I'm always learning. I'll try to learn 3 new things all the time. I don't know. I know trolls are everywhere cooking with greatness. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I was like, who, what? And it's always something nasty. If you're nasty, go on somebody else's page. Go on their pages that you can get a hookup, because you ain't getting no hookup here. Yes. I don't want that crap. I don't want that crap. I'm talking about health. I'm talking about love, peace, light, and healing, and they want to be nasty and stupid. So, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna wish them away. We're gonna just, meditate and just wish them well. Peace to the gods. That's all I can say to them, and just wish them luck. Because we talking about creating value. We want value. So when our children's children are here, they already know not to be looking at the dumb stuff. Oh, let me go spend some money. No, make sure that money that you're spending and you're buying stuff of quality, of value. Just like I was talking about how the gas, it's like so many things. I'm look at my notes, like food, health, your teeth, your hair. When somebody's doing your hair, look, that's a whole other subject. You want to make sure it's the way you want it, because you be going in there, we be spending 2-3 hours. You're like, dang. Be like 4 hours later, you're like, I don't like that haircut. And you be like, man, you be mad. You be like, I done spent $400-$500, and I'm not even go there, but that's another thing that we need to fix. I got to say it, family. Whew. I know I'm going to other lanes, but it's the value, and it's what we need to fix. We need to fix. We're still, do y'all know we still in this thing? It looked like we out, and it looked like that we getting more, but we're not. It's just being printed more. So we still have to be careful. And I'm just saying this because the holiday season is coming out. And then when you go and you out here, buying these gifts, make sure it's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's something that I ain't even gonna go there, family. I'm not even gonna go there. But you can you can read things between the lines, and just know that what you do with that money should be being of value for you. Period. Because we can't look at, I want to be a millionaire. So when you're a millionaire, do you have millionaire ideas? Do you have millionaire quality service that you're going to keep redo? You know what I'm saying? So where the money's in. Yeah, you get it? Because look, like I was talking about winning the lottery. If I win the lottery right now, and if I don't have something that's going to back up for me to keep that money, because y'all already know I'm going to pay off a house. If I pay off a house, I'm like, but dang, do I have still money? So I still have money left for this bank account? Think about it. The money's in the bank. I ain't even going to go there with the banks, family. But y'all already know. So that's going to be on my podcast tomorrow. So y'all go to my podcast tomorrow to hear that thing. But I pay off the house. Yeah, if I pay off the house, I still got to have money to fix the roof. And you got to have, the maintenance. So you still got to be strategic of what you're doing, and a good financial advisor. But because I already hear about, because I heard with Steve Harvey, he was doing his taxes, and he was paying his taxes, and his tax person wasn't paying. I was like, how he get got? And I'm like, whoo, family. But at least Steve Harvey has what? A gift for gab. He's a comedian. He has so many other gigs and intellectual property, so he can go back and get on the road, do what he got to do. He can go and model and keep that money going, because he already teach you how to jump. Same thing, Herbalist Cream, he says that jump. Or y'all jump and you get your business, because y'all know we just had that thing, get the business. And with the business, like I said, with this $1 million or whatever money I get, I got to make sure that I keep doing something and investing to make sure that money's making money, that money's making that money, that money's making that money. Because what we learned, what we got wrong was we went and we thought, once we get the money, that's it. And you're like, wait, so once I get the money, that's it. But I don't have nothing bringing more money in. Ha ha. You be like, what the hell? So we got to be creative and strategic and make sure, because look, fam, y'all already know they after the herbal game. They after it because it works and it works and it heals and it take care of you. But anyway, y'all already know it's after the herbal game. So when they knock me out, now y'all see why it's like, wait a minute. So you got to make sure you create. Yeah, you always got to be a step ahead and making sure you doing more. And how can I put it? You're being strategic and always doing something, putting a little bit more, adding new products. Y'all see, right? Making sure that you're doing something that's going to keep bringing in the money that we keep focusing on when we should be focused on a product. That's pretty much basically what I want you to get. And it's I know, and let me tell you, the process, when you go through the process, yes, it's hard. You're going to want to quit, but don't quit. Don't quit. Remember, you're learning something new. And people are like, I failed. You failed at what? What did you really fail? You just learned something that didn't work for you right then and there. Because that same thought or idea or creativity that you had could work for you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we get into business, we want to recreate the wheel instead of using what works. Stop using what works. Find your niche. Be a master at that niche. What I messed up was I was the colon queen, and I was always, but I would call myself poop. Now it's colon queen, but I was like the poop lady. I'm always talking about y'all healing your gut, pooping. When you poop, when the last time you poop, are you pooping? If y'all come see me at the flea market mall here on Bragg Boulevard, at the flea market mall, yeah, I still be asking them, you ain't pooping, are you? They be like, dang, girl, what you talking about? And like they're embarrassed. And I'm like, I always ask this question, and above my head, I got my banner and it says the colon queen right there. And people like, do you really talk about poop? I'm like, it says the colon queen, right? And they be like, looking at me embarrassed, disgusted, and be like, yes. And then they go ahead and then we talk. But y'all see what I'm saying about creating? Yes, it is. Yes, it is cooking with greatness, because I know when you cook, they make sure that they're getting the nutrition, the nutrients. Because I know when we eat, we just getting the nutrients, family. Do y'all know this is why I'm telling you H3O? We just eating to get the nutrients, because all the other stuff. That's why I was saying, when y'all just eat some bread and if it's not coconut flour bread or the correct bread, y'all just eating that wonder stuff. Whew, and then you wonder why you backed up. And then you wonder why your gut, and you be like, oh, girl, I'm constipated. I be like, come see me, because I'm the colon queen. But because we bought the wrong value. I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah, see what the value is. You see what the value is? Because even with the value, you still got the knowledge. You still gotta, just make sure. But look, still put a smile on your kid's face. Just because what I say I don't do, still put a smile on your kid's face. But make that day something special in your family, not what we're calling it, because that's the biggest sugarous. I'm telling you, from October, from the holla with the ean all the way to the new, all that sugar. Then we wonder why we get sick. You get sick because you're killing your immune system. You get sick because you're killing your immune system. When your nose is running, your eyes are running, and that fever is because your immune system got weak. You got too much sugar, and your body didn't know what to do. So it was in there churning, and it's healing itself. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I got to switch it back to health. Because we ate all that sugar, come October, the end of October, that special day in November, that 20 something, Then in this month on the 25th, 20 24th, 23rd, because y'all know y'all gonna have fun on the 24th, the 23rd, and that Black Friday. And then, that was Thursday. And things in November. I gotta get my months right. Then in January, y'all know, boom, the first day, y'all still cheering with the alcohol and the wine and the apple cider and all that eggnog. If it's, y'all know it's vegan eggnog, right? I know y'all can make vegan eggnog. You do not have to. And I know it tastes different, but I bet we got a person that can tear it up and make it just like the regular the eggnog with the real cow milk. Cause y'all know we good like that, right, my people? Y'all know we good like that. I'm telling you, we are powerful beyond measure, and we just uh, and I'm gonna tell you, they make it, I will buy it. Cause that's quality. I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying, and I may have some candles. I may, ask David to bring some candles and probably get y'all some candles as well. So I just want to make sure I touch bases. But let me read. Yes. Yes, you ready? Greetings, lady died 1950. Greetings. Yes. So you like that? Yes, family. The one who cooks for the family rules the health of the family. I'm telling you, everybody. I just had to talk about that because I know you cooking with greatness. I had to talk about that because we don't look at food like we need to look at food. And food has changed so much, because I don't know if y'all know Yaki Awakening. Y'all go, he does food forensics and the stuff that he's finding in the foods. Oh my goodness, family. Oh my goodness. It'll make you not eat for a year. I'm just gonna put, like, it'll make you not eat for a year. It will make you go to the, and y'all need to go to Yaki Awakening. I look. He's a master herbalist, he's a master healer. And of course, I be listening to him, and especially this thing about the allerdose. I keep moving my notes, but y'all need to check it out. And it just made me proud, because I was like, good, because sometimes, I can say I get things wrong, but I still want to come back and clarify things, just like drinking plain water. Don't ever, 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 ever eat plain water. Don't drink it no more. I say eat it, same thing. No plain, no, family. It's already, y'all already know, study shows, y'all already know it's out there for us about these chemicals and all this trash. And I don't know if it's the FDA, but y'all need to go to my podcast. I talked about it, and the message there. I don't know if I still have it on my phone, but they were saying how they went to all these different states and tested the water. And some plants, they do not test for certain medications. You be like, what the hell? And y'all already know that a lot of people pour the old medications down the drain. And you like, y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop quick, fast, in a hurry, and stop playing, because, my grandbaby drank that, and I I know I still got to think about my daughters and my family and everybody else. I'm thinking about everybody. Family. We got to think about everybody. Just because you boiling it, y'all know still boiling ain't helping. You got to triple, dipple, quadruple, 100 times, times 10, times 50, 11, to make sure everything's out of that water. And I know everybody ain't got no water purification. I know everybody can't afford a Berkey, but you need to filter some kind of way coming out that drain. It's like, what in the hell? I'm going to look what y'all saying, because it's just really sad. It's just really sad. You said, please. Oh, here it says, please see my water question above. Wait a minute, you asked the water question above? You did? Wait a minute, yes, sir. Oh, yes. Yes, I said don't drink plain water. Don't do that. You need to add some stuff in there to kill some of the germs. It'll drink. Yeah, if y'all drink, just increase the herbal teas. If y'all drink plain water, just have some herbal tea. And learn to be gangster like me and drink it without anything. Don't squeeze no lemon, no lime, but you can. Yes, Himalayan salt's fine. Yes. Yeah, when I was in Aruba, I was like sitting there, and this is gonna be the next video. I was in there, I'm like, man, even they know to have the right pepper and the right salt. The one that you grind the pepper and they got the right sea sauce sitting there. I was like, America needs to get that right because the salt and pepper they got is wrong as all get out. And then our elderly still don't be knowing. Then we still got a lot of people sleep. They don't know with food and everything. It's the value. It's the value. I'm just going to put it. We create the wrong value. A lot of us still sleep, but we need to wake the hell up because it just doesn't make sense. And I guess I missed the question. If you could put it again, you said, do you think bottled water is worse than what? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I know. Look, this is my opinion. This is my opinion, family. This is my opinion. This is my perception. Think about what you're saying. You said filtered water. You said purified water. Okay, so reverse osmosis water is cleaner than that. They already proven how some of these waters out here are straight from the tap. They already proved that. And it's best for you to do it for yourself, family. They're already showing all these studies and showing how you can get 3 bottles of water and they all be different. And you got to get those test kits. But make sure you get the right test kits because, yeah, just make sure you get the right test kits. But hold on. I don't know why it keeps telling me to I don't know. I don't trust bottled water. But family, when I tell y'all to still buy bottled water, because like I said, you still have to brush your teeth, you still have to wash clothes. So because we still in the drought. Y'all, believe it or not, we still in the drought. We just not hearing what's going on with other states. We're not hearing what's going on with other states. So in our family, like when you have family meetings, I don't know if y'all do family Zoom calls, which is excellent to do. Ask what's going on in their local state. Yo, hey, how's the plants out there? Anyone burned down? Because y'all know a lot of plants mysteriously got hit by planes. You'd be like, what? Big factories got hit by planes, and it's going to take a couple of years for them to get back. But anyway, families, what you think the value in that? Keep them down. But anyway, water is still sacred. Water is still sacred, family. Y'all think just flushing the toilet, you done it for us to go to the bathroom. Y'all know we wasting about a whole gallon of water. But anyway, when I say still stock up and save, you still want to still stock up. I don't care if it's unfiltered. I don't care if it's the dirtiest water. You still got to wash your clothes. You still have to do different things in your household than drink it. So still have the bottled water. All I'm saying is we rely too much on this plastic crap. It's non-degradable. So it's what it's doing to nature. It's just what it's doing to nature. But truth be told, if we think about this whole water crap, and I talked about it on my last live, but I be talking so much. I don't know if it's a live podcast, if I told somebody on the phone, or it's a consultation. So I'm going to talk about it now. And this is creating value. So if you think about a baby, when do a baby drink water? You be like, what in the hell? When do baby drink water? Anybody want to answer that? Okay, so I have a water purification system in my house. That's exactly what I have. I was like, I swiped the credit card and I paid it back. So that's what I did. Yes, exactly. But when do they drink water? Do you know we should not be really drinking water straight? It's okay to, make some soup. But the water we should be doing is H3O, not H2O. This is the main reason why you hear me talking about living water. Living water, when I was talking about the purest water is from coconut. Because just think how long that water has to go up and through that tree for that for that coconut or that tree to survive in sand. It's being watered by nature. It's being watered from the sea. And then we used to get that coconut way up in there, over like, I would say 30, 40 feet up in the air. And that coconut so fresh. The best water is the water that you get from fruits and vegetables. Squeeze your own. That's the best nutritional that you can get. Cut all that. I'm not even gonna talk about, go on Yachty Awakening and do his food for forensics, because I'm not gonna, he is better qualified, when they're master healers, master herbalists, he can talk that, because he got the the backing. I'm gonna tell you, he got the protection. He got bodyguards. You see, you hear me talk. It's just me. So I'm gonna just leave it there, family. What other question you have? Because we talk creating value. Creating the value. I'm creating value and keeping my behind here. I noticed that coconut, yep, quenches like nobody's business. Like nobody business. Okay, so take one day, family. Take one day and just drink straight water and tell me how you still feel dehydrated. And then one day, that whole day, if you're drinking water, make sure it's some type of tea, herbal tea. Make sure it's a tea, or make sure that you're putting, lemon, lime, and you're mixing it with something. Even if you do all, one third water and mix the rest with with juice. Because sometimes, like, if you take the pineapple juice, be like, it's real too sweet, and you think about your children. Just make sure the water's clean. All I can say is make sure it's clean water. But all I'm saying, if you do all water that whole day versus doing all squeeze H3O straight from the vegetables and fruits, you're not thirsty. You're actually full. You drink that water, you're like, damn, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. My mouth is parched. And that's what I had to learn. And that's why I was like, yo, what? H3, yes, H3O. I'm gonna keep saying it, because water still dehydrates you, because all we're doing is flushing everything down. If you ever gunk, just guzzle a whole 16 ounces of water. You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, you done just drain everything out. You clean all, all your vitamins you just took, and it's like, so what you taking it for? That's why when they give you that pill, they give you like a little, like, I can't say this, but hold on, let me get this. When they give you that pill, they give you like a little cup like this to take a little sip of milk. Y'all know, you be like, dang, the doctor, I'm still parched. And then sometimes the pill gets stuck in you, be like, I need more water, So, oh yeah. So I just want to just talk about this. It's so much info. Yeah, it is. It is. It's so much, but that's why I always say do your research. I want you to test it for yourself, because I had to test it first before I could come out here and tell you. I was like, yo, that works. I tested. I was like, I'm not thirsty. Like right now, today is, what's today? I got to look at the calendar because my days be mixed. Today's the 7th of December. From the 1st of December, all I was drinking is nothing but water. I mean, nothing but juice. Nothing but juice. When I had water, I made sure it wasn't plain water. I made sure, like right now, I was eating some seeded grapes. Y'all see them seeds? And they were good. They were good. And I'm going to tell y'all, family, y'all know y'all supposed to chew them. I chew so much today. I spit those out. So I'm wrong. But maybe I'm going to try to, see what I can do about replanting them. But make sure you chew those. But I'm gonna tell you, when you go and do your grapes, family, don't think you're gonna be yielding a lot of juice. I'm just telling you, make sure you put half juice and half blend. I'm just gonna tell you, you gotta do that. Any other question? Oh, you said I'm chatting a lot, but I want to be a herbalist. Yeah, come on. Look, I'm going to tell you, I recommend everybody in the whole world to take an herbalist course. You 13 and above, take an herbalism course. 13 and above, some 12-year-olds. Y'all see they going to college and go ahead and get the associates and the bachelor degrees by the time they get out of high school. Y'all better stop sleeping. Let me tell you, I think I talked about this on a podcast. Y'all know I'm just sitting here chatting. So I know I've been over an hour, but they don't, most people don't watch the video past an hour, so I can chat in the last 30 minutes. I hope y'all don't mind chatting. We just chatting. You got questions, so I got time. I was tired earlier, but I was like, let me finish. This is about 7 o'clock. But anyway, let me talk about this family. Man, I was sitting with him. I was talking about the dang natural herbs. I just, oh my gosh, hey CB, how you doing? I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody. Oh my gosh, I was just gonna run my mouth on something I'm chatting with. Okay, so about being an herbalist. Let me tell you what you can do after you become an herbalist. Certified, all that stuff. Do y'all know that you become a doctor? Hear me out, family. Hear me out. The only reason why I went searching for why they really don't want us not to be an herbalist or not to not saying we're a doctor, we're not a doctor. We're not a doctor. All like right now, I am here to assist you, to keeping your body balanced, to get your body balanced, using the herbal products. That's why we do consultation. We sit down and speak with you, and then we make something specially for you. That's what we do, make specialized products for you, look at you, talk to you. We don't be diagnosed. We're not here to cure, none of that. We're just getting your body because your body is right now is uneased. That's why we talking about dis-ease, not a disease. I really don't care what disease you have. I'm just worried about what's unease and why your body is uneased. It's at ease. I get a tongue tied with that, but like you start knowing more things when you become an herbalist. You start being more open and start listening more to the jargons that you speak to when you speaking to your provider. This provider be talking about your gut, your lining. You learn more about your organs and the pH balance of your organs. You learn about, like, it all depends on which way you go, what's your niche, what your specialty is, because you all should have a specialty. And that specialty is where the value is. Because if I talk about the gut and creating the value and keep sticking with the gut, sticking with the colon, that's where my value is. And that's when the money comes. But other than that, family, if you take an herbalism course, you learn so much about your body. You be like, what? You be like, food do what? Herbs do that? Huh? I mean, it's like you be hit in the gut and you be like, I didn't know that. Especially all the things that your liver can do. Because your liver do over 500 things. And I'm telling you, family, you be amazed at some of the things about your glands, your heart. You just be so amazed that you want to learn more and more and more. And then instead of, you will recognize things with your children. I'm just going to put it like that. You would go back and think about things about your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles. You'll see the power, what we have growing in our backyards, front yards. So everybody, should take a herbalist course. Y'all know this is, how can I put this? I never, ever, I'm going to be honest, knew about, herbalism in school. I never really heard it. I don't know about y'all. Anybody? Y'all hear from me tomorrow with the herbalist questions at Herb Viola. I guess I'm not understanding what you're saying. You said you'll hear from me tomorrow with the, okay. So you're saying that you're going to email me? Is that what you're saying? Look, I'm trying to have this, y'all, I don't mind answering questions. Y'all got questions, I can answer them. So we just chatting right now. But It's a power in becoming an herbalist. I'm telling you, it's awakening that you be like, I was doing what? Because I'm gonna tell you, the surgeries that I had, the surgeries that I had, I would have never had the surgeries. I promise you. I promise you. A surgery should be, this is my opinion. You know, it's already studies already shown. I'm just gonna put it there. Yeah, I had to take a moment's silence. Woo side, but family. It's some surgeries I would have never had. Ever in my life, I would have never had. Because only if you knew. And it's so powerful that's in the gut. Because I'm gonna tell you, if your colon is moving like it's supposed to, if your lymphatic system is moving like it's supposed to, honey, I'm just saying, we won't be in the situations that we're in, you know, because food supposed to be medicine. I'm just saying, because if we're eating the right food and we're taking medication, something wrong. Because that don't mix, family. If y'all go and look at food's supposed to be your medicine, right? So if the food is not your medicine and you got to go get medication, okay. Let me go ahead and finish reading. Oh, excellent. All right. You said it. You said it. You said it. Let me tell you, beloved, I've spoken with at least 6 pre-med or a person who was going to be a doctor. I promise you, they just went into this realm, period. They went into this realm. I mean, speak to your chiropractors. Speak to a lot of other certified holistic healers out there who have practices. You speak with them and they will sit there and tell you, because part of the whole herbalism is just pulled out of the medical field. It's just pulled out, you know. And this is like hearsay, and you read it, like we read these books, and these books be saying, yeah, I know prior to 1900s, we that's all we used was herbs. That it's documented that's all they ever used, that's all they required. It's because of a lot of infections, whatever, viruses, the stuff, yeah, that came out, that they needed something stronger. And then, poof, the medications. But then yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Yep, let thy food be thy medicine. Yes, ma'am. You see, she's cooking with greatness. All right, family. I hope y'all got it, because let me see it in my notes, because I want to make sure y'all know value. You get the value. The value is in the product, service, you intellectual, whatever you do. Like this phone. This phone is so valuable, and you can make so much money, and then you can make more money and more money and more money on top of that money, because we have to use the right value. Learn how to use this. And I'm just showing you different things, like the gas. We put the right value of gas, because the gas is value. You put that in there, and you could go all different places, like Ubers and all this other stuff. So we have to, I'm just trying to say, don't look at the money, because the value is not in the money. The value was never, that was just a trick of an eye of let me keep them on the dollar bill. Just like like they saying the carrot. Y'all know they put the carrot in front of the horse. They keep putting these carrots and diamonds and stuff in front of us and keep us blinded, and we like this. And y'all know. I just wanted to make sure that I say that, and I'm trying to make sure. And we need to stop buying liabilities. I'm telling you, family, we need to stop buying liabilities. We need to look at and just pay, whew, and just have that check. your next check. So we will be living paycheck to paycheck. And I know that, society right now is jacking us up to where we always gonna like we 2 checks or 3 checks behind. I'm telling you, but it's up to us. It's up to us. And that's why I threw in when I was talking about, how much we spend on this and how much we spend on, because I'm gonna tell you, that's why I just go plain sometimes. Well, all the time, because y'all know I don't wear makeup. And not everybody has their preference, but sometimes we just gotta, use less because, and I know it's value in that. And if it's value in that, what else are you making with that? Because I know people are spending money on that, but what is the value? Are you really getting a lot for it? Because I was speaking to a friend today and he was like, why y'all wear that? And y'all look like, some of y'all look like clowns. And I laughed. I said, why y'all calling us clowns? He said, yeah, because he was saying he said the majority of women are so beautiful, they don't need to wear it. They said that you don't need to wear it. Just like even with our hair. I know we so versatile. I know we versatile. But we already know that the TV is lied to us so much, that hypnotic box has lied to us so much, and it has us with a perception. Because I'm gonna tell you, as a child, I thought my skin was like the worst, and I used to cry like I didn't like my name. I was like, oh, I don't like my name. And then I got 2 actresses that has my name. I'm like, all right, and this is the mental game and what you've been played and pulled and lied. That's why we gotta have. We can have quality people teaching us, because sometimes they be putting those thoughts in your head and looking at these TV shows. Like on my podcast, I was telling y'all, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, I've been talking too much, but I mentioned earlier, and I was like, y'all know all those Superman, Batman, and Robin, they're black characters, right? Yeah. We gotta know. We gotta unlearn some stuff. We got a lot of stuff to unlearn. Y'all got a lot of stuff to unlearn. You gotta see where they getting all that from. How it's switched and taking people's superpower and aliens, and we backwards and upside down and stopping us. And our body is so corrosive. Our body is being so attacked and keeping us dumb, bound, and all that other stuff, and calcified and sickly to where we can't even get our mojo like we should be. Because just think, if you fruits for a whole 30, 45 days and get right, you know how powerful you be? You're already powerful, sweetie. You're already powerful. But you know how you be like thoughts coming, and you be like, oh, so this what the creator got me doing. This what I was meant to do. This is my superpower. But I've been running my mouth. You said it's simple. Oh my goodness. You said makeup is too much work. Girl, I don't even really know how to put the lipstick on. I be putting on like, but why is this outside look like this? Because it sounds like I got like a extra, I can't really say, but I feel like I got an extra line. And people, oh, I like your extra line. I be like, it's supposed to be like that. I be tripping. But I be messing. I just put lip gloss. Like, but before I get on here, I be putting lip gloss on it. So it looked like that. I put some makeup on. I be like fixing my eyebrows a little bit. So I don't know. But yeah. She said, but once in a while I do it, maybe once. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is don't go broke. That's it. Because we got people putting stuff on layaway to layaway. And like when I was saying, when we swipe our credit cards, the credit card is not paid off because we got a balance, because our check is already spent. And then the next check, and then we working for the next one. And then we working our hours. And then we're trying to row this boat. And as we just are rowing the boat. So as we rowing, guess what? We digging a deeper hole. And it's like we going this way. And we supposed to be going this way, sis. So that's why I was like, look, we got it wrong. We're doing it wrong. We've been full hook, line, and sinker again, thinking that we're doing it right. And you're like, oh, the money, we focusing on doing this business just to get the money. And it's like, okay, so when we get the money, what else we do? Come on, family. Come on. After we do the business and get the money, what we doing with the money? That's the problem. That's what we lose right there. And you're like, let me go spend and go buy. What value did you just do? Is it going to be a long-term investment? Is it creating something that's creating more income for you? And that's what we be missing. We be like so far ahead, and we be like, this is what I'm going to do. And then once we get it, we go spend it and forgot you still got a business. You still got operating expensive. You still got to buy more product. You be like, wait, I just got $100. And you be like, spending the money out and going to splurge and say, oh, I got $100. I'm gonna go pop some bottles at the local bar, spending 3 times what you could have got at that liquor store that I don't want on my corner, bringing my property value down. Come on, y'all know. Look, I should be turning this way. I don't know, but I'm just saying, fam. I'm just saying. And this is what we missing when we go make money. This is what we missing. Could be like, we focusing on making this big wad of cash, but when we get the wad of cash, we go make ass decisions instead of, okay, this is to do this is to do that. Make good quality decisions so the money is still making money. Because of value, we putting the value the wrong damn place. We've been like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire. But was it through a millionaire idea, or was it a fluke? And then you like, oh, my money's gone. Because once you make $1 million, you spend $100, you ain't a millionaire. And then money's still breaking off and peaking off and you be like, well, dang, I just had that money. Where'd it go? So you got to make sure that you got that millionaire, just like they tell you. And even millionaires and billionaires, they'll tell you, once you make your first $1 million, blow it, make it next year, you'll keep it. I was like, I had to think about that. And I was like, I see, because you had that millionaire idea to make that next $1 million. I was like, that's what I said. I said, ooh. And that's what I was going to talk. That's what I was going to tell y'all yesterday. I tell you, I was like, and I was so tired. I was like, man, got back at soaking wet and, trying to get my mom's train. I was like, man, what? And we don't think about that. We don't think about that. All we think about is the making $1 million, but we ain't thinking about how to make the next and to double that and to keep it. We're supposed to be keeping it, not, oh, I'm about to buy my mama a house and buy this. And I'm like, after you buy a house, you got to keep paying for that house. You got to keep the maintenance. And not saying don't do it, but make sure you have that idea or whatever that value is. Keep bringing that money in. And taking that money and reinvesting it and taking that money and making sure it's in the right stuff to always bring wealth. And I'm talking about wealth that's going to take care of your grandkids. That's what I'm talking about, family. So, look, love you. It's not what you make. Thank you. Look, Cooking with Greatness, I appreciate that. It's not what you make, family. It's what you can keep. And whoo, just like own nothing but control everything. But I appreciate you, Cooking with Greatness. I appreciate you. But y'all know that's true. It's what you can keep. Because a lot of us, we don't keep it. We be like, what in the hell? You be like, you ever go shopping and you had a list, but you know how we go in Walmart and they done hacked our phones, hacked our brain, and we be like, look in the next aisle. You hungry, and you know how you be like that trip, thinking about a trip, and you like seeing something for the grandbaby, seeing some chips, knowing you can make this meal. You gotta stick with that list. I don't care what your family, you gotta stick with that list. Because I go on there, I be like, thinking of all the things that I was supposed to buy, but I was like, man, and we all do this. We all make a list and we be like, wait a minute. We be like, wait a minute. Did I forget something? A lot of times we do. A lot of times we do. And it's okay to pick that up, but don't go splurge and you know you don't have the money and you be like, it wasn't in the budget. So you have to stick with the budget. A lot of people don't like that word, but we all need that word for right now until you get that item, that valuable item, that tea. Like I said, if I was a tea person, that's gonna make you move and get your colon right, which we do got tea to get your colon right. I will have it. Matter of fact, it's on my website. Nope, my teas are not on my website because I'm having, like I said, I got this big event this Saturday, and I got a special tea for them. I even got tea in gold bags, and I got special tea for them. But I do got colon uh, tea for your colon. But I was just saying, you have that one item that's going to create the ends, that keeps creating the ends. So I just want to make sure that we just have that, because man, if you getting this money and it's on like a fluke and you don't know how to make that next million or that next thousand or the next whatever, you know, the next whatever, that's what holds us back. And that's where, people say, I failed at business. Yes, you failed at the business at one aspect. You just got to keep trying. And let me tell you, it's not easy, family. Running a business is not easy unless you have somebody that already know how to do it. Whether you got that power couple, it is not easy. It's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of tenacity. And let me tell you, you have to be like the bigger person with your business, because the money's going to come in and you're going to look at the money and you're going to want to do other things with it. But you have to have that honor to where you're like, nope, I have to buy these supplies to keep the business going. A lot of us don't do that. Like, especially if you got business partners and they'll go, well, I want my half or I want mine. And then no, you need to put more in the business, and they don't do that. That's how most of the business go under, because we don't keep the inventory. We don't keep the product. We undersell, because I can tell you, I undersold, a lot of my products, and I shouldn't have. I should have just stuck tight. And that's what we do as business owners. We're like, I'm scared to set this price. No one's going to buy it. And they will. They will. Because your business is not for everybody. That's what we don't realize. Your business is not for everybody, because the person who needs to have it will come. Just like, right, as herbalists, we don't here to convince you. We already know it's God's it's his herbs. It's his herbs. So it's nothing to prove. It's already, studies are, well, it's already proven. I just leave it that way. And a lot of people think we're here to convince. We're not here to convince. It's just that, you just got to be open to it. So, but anyway, family, it's already an hour and almost 30 minutes. I'm going to get on. Do anybody have any other questions? Cooking with Greatness, I really appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. Hey, Brenda J, how you doing, sweetie? I just want to make sure that I speak to everybody. I hope I didn't miss any questions, because I did have somebody on here, I had to kick them out. So, but yeah. So take heed to this information, review it for yourself, test it out. Test it out. Y'all test it out for yourself. It's already proven. It's hands down, because once you have that product, it's hands down. It's going to be a money maker, and money's money's going to be no problem, plain and simple. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys, just stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. I know I didn't speak too much about health, but you already know your health is your wealth. Period. Your health is wealth. And again, if you are in a North Carolina area, we're having this big it's the Crown Coliseum. No, it's at the Crown Arena, right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's right off exit 56, right off I-90 Business 95. I will be there December 10th, this Saturday, from like 11 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock for ultimate shopping experience. It's called AJ Share AJ Slay. Man, I'm messing that up. But if you go to my Facebook, um, I'll put this link on here so you guys can have the link. Well, it's going to be a whole lot of local businesses there. You already know mine is Very Wise Alternatives. I'm going to be there. A lot of these businesses are online. That will be, if you are on Facebook, if y'all follow AJ, it's AJ, no, yes, AJE Slay, riding a sleigh. So she does have a Facebook group online. You guys can type in hashtag AJ Slay. So it's AJE and it's SLEIJHT. Hashtag is 2020. If you hashtag that, look it up. You can actually join the Facebook group. I would love for you guys to, share the post. It's right there like on mine. I'm locked out of Herbalist Viola. I'm locked out. They keep putting me back to my personal. I was trying to get out my personal and I was trying to get into my other personal, Herbalist Viola, but I'm locked out. I am in the Viola Williams. So just look me up. If y'all can go there, I have the, her post up there. If you guys can share it on all social media platforms, we wanted to be, shared through the world. So I may do another video tomorrow showing her information, but I just want to make sure that everybody gets it. I do not have it on my phone, which I should. No, I don't have too much YouTube on my phone, too much social media, because I have crypto on my phone, so I'm not trying to have this phone mess up. Y'all know once y'all jack up your phone, is it? And I know I need a new one. I know I need my lights about to go out, but I don't need my lights go out. I'm looking up and see if I have it in my email, because I really want you guys to see it. I really do want you guys to see it, and it's not on there. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. So, do you have a YouTube channel? You're on my YouTube channel. Y'all know y'all my YouTube channel, right? If once I render this, when I render this, it's Very Wise Alternatives. So far, all of my social media, like Pinterest, is Very Wise Alternatives. IG is Very Wise Alternatives with the new logo. They already hacked my old IG, the underscore. Well, it's at underscore Very Wise. That is not me. If they telling you about doing crypto and ask you funny, when I ever ask y'all for money? I never asked y'all for money. No, no. So they ask you for money. I ain't selling and doing nothing with crypto. I buy my own. I'll do a video to teach y'all and show y'all, but I do that with Herbis Kareem. Just like on Herbis Kareem, you go in there and you put a message and somebody saying, yo, send me a something on WhatsApp. That is not us. That is not. Y'all know we don't roll like that. No. But all of my social media is Very Wise Alternatives. The only one that's deviated is Herbalist Viola on Facebook. But right now I'm locked out of that. I'm going to create another one. I may just create Very Wise Alternatives on Facebook. That's what I might just do. So, but yes, my YouTube is Very Wise Alternatives. So, yes. You said your my YouTube is cooking. Oh, excellent. I'll go ahead and follow you. I'll go in and check your page out. And everybody, it's like we all should, help one another out. That's the name of the game, family. I already know you click the button, hit share, hit like, because it helps with the algorithm just to pull for other people to get this information. Because, if you don't share it, you don't like it, no one's got the information. Well, she ain't getting no likes. And they always go with the person with the most likes. How do you have the little cute little baby? Matter of fact, I may put my grandbaby in me and maybe I get some more likes. I don't know, family. But anyway, I think I already said all my notes. All I know is the focus is not the money. Don't have your focus on the money, because your focus should be on what the money, how you got the money. Like right now we're working, right now with this business. So if your business is selling hot, you focus and keep that business, keep that hot item and keep it selling. But anyway, family, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Gratitude, gratitude. I'm Herbis Viola. This is Very Wise Alternatives. YouTube. It's the name of my channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and end. You guys have a great day. And until next time, look. Stay safe. Stay safe. Enjoy. And I hope to see you this Saturday in Fayetteville, North Carolina at the Crown Arena at 10 from 11 to 4, because I will be there. Y'all come and give me a hug and say hey. But all right, family. Bye.